What is up, MFers? Hope you guys are having an amazing day. I suppose we'll put the boat up, do a little bit of fishing today because I don't know, it's a day that ends in Y, and that's what we do every video. No, actually I was looking at like Google Maps and going through the DNR reports and stuff, and I found a couple lakes that I haven't hit yet that I really want to go hit, and one was actually requested by an MFer. He said there's lots of slaunches in there, so let's go see what lives there. It looks like a really juicy, sexy little lake. There's another lake I want to go hit that supposedly has a ton of fish in it. It just got restocked and it's got some giants in it. All sorts of exciting things. You know, it's been tough lately, so I need to get out and catch some fish. We are smack dab in the middle of summer, so hopefully we'll learn some things. We'll go find some new spots to fish on some brand new lakes. I'm super jacked to go fish them. Another thing I'm jacked about is a little package that I got the other day from right there. You can see it. Woo Tungsten. You guys know I love tungsten weights. I legitimately only use tungsten weights, and the fine folks at Woo Tungsten have partnered up with the channel and they want to give you guys some tungsten. So let's take a look at what I got in my package right there, and then I'm gonna give some stuff away at the end of the video. I want to show you what I'm gonna give away though. Let's check this out. So I needed stocked up on some bullet weights, so we got 1/4 ounce bullet weights, we got them in black, and we got them in green pumpkin, whole bunch of bullet weights basically. I'm doing a lot of flipping, losing a lot of baits flipping, but this is something that I wanted to really show you guys is this brand new product from Woo Tungsten. They have barrel weights now. Barrel weighted slip sinkers, that is. So it's shaped like a barrel. It has great bottom contact for any slip sinker presentation, Carolina rig presentation. These guys are the deal. The reason tungsten is better than lead, even though it's more expensive, is that it's super, super dense. So you can feel everything that's going on down there with a hard bottom or a fish biting. And you might as well support an American company like the Woo Tungsten. Let's see, I mean, they got the 1 ounce size, they got a 1/2 ounce size. They got all different types of sizes, basically is what I'm saying. But what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give away 5 packs of those Woo Tungsten Stip Slinkers. I'm gonna give you 5 packs of Stip Slinkers to a lucky MFer at the end of this video. Oh yeah, free stuff. So let's go figure out these fish at this lake and then check back at the end. Now, if you wanna just go to Woo Tungsten right now, I'll link it right down below. They created a special page only for you MFers. So you guys can click on that page and save a ton of money on tungsten. That's already like some of the cheapest tungsten I've found on the market. And they took it a step further by adding even cheaper things to that page. Oh, also forgot to mention, use the promo code WOOMFer and save even more money off of the already discounted. I mean, they're basically paying you to use that tungsten, and I'm gonna give you some tungsten. Now I understand why you guys watch these damn videos. Anyways, let's get it hooked up. Let's get to the lake. I'm done talking. Let's go. All right, just got to the lake. This one looks pretty good, minus the goose turd minefield situation we got going on here. I'm gonna try to walk through this without grabbing up my shoes too bad. Let's take a look at the lake. Looks like we got a little algae situation. We got some good grass over there, but mostly just an algae situation. So yeah, pretty much chalky green water, big algae bloom. But the wind's kind of blowing in right here, so maybe further out that way. I mean, a decent sized little lake. Heard there's a lot of fish in here. Gonna get the boat launched and let's go figure them out. Okay, MFers, let's get this show on the road. Just rode around the lake a little bit. I noticed on the map online, there was a lot of rock piles and gravel and brush piles and stuff marked on there, and I just rode around for a little bit. I marked some pretty good looking stuff. A lot of good shallow rock piles, offshore rock piles, a lot of visible brush piles. So we definitely have a lot of options here. While I was waiting, I actually I took some of that Woo Tungsten and I tied a Carolina rig up with a little biffle bug, and we got that barrel weight. We got a 1/2 ounce barrel weight. Now this is not my favorite way to fish some of these offshore rock piles because these do get hung up a little bit, Carolina rigs do, but since I got this new barrel weight, it'll probably stay out of it a little bit better than if I had like a big round weight or just a regular flipping style weight. But regardless, I'm gonna drag some of these offshore rock piles. It's about 9 o'clock in the morning, so sun's up a little bit right now. You know what, I'm pretty stoked though. I'm always happy when I get out to a new body of water. You get to try new things. It gives me just a sense of energy, sense of turnt. I'm ready to go. Let's catch some. There we go. All right. First spot, not a big one, just the little Carolina rig fish. Spot lock, kerplow. Hey, I'm good with that. Good little starter fish. Not a Slaunchtosaurus Rex, but definitely a fun one. All right, little main lake rock pile action. All right, okay, this one's a giant. By giant, I mean another baby. But hey, picked up the old spinning rod, changed the angle a little bit. Little dirty Nico rig eater. I'm kind of worried that there's only small fish in this lake. I have heard some reports of some bigger ones, but hey, fun. Definitely fun. Been tough lately, so good to catch some fish. That dude ate the little Nico rig I've been throwing. This is a floating worm. Got a nail weight in the bottom, little O-ring, little weedless wacky hook. Put them on the bottom, goes ding, 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 and stays out of the rock pile really, really good. About everything else gets snagged up in them rock piles terribly, but this guy stays up out of them really, really good. So that's why I'm throwing this. That was a little bit better, kinda. He's got a bigger head. Does that count for anything? Also, like the Nico rig, not a big one, but did this just turn into a 100 fish challenge? Oh my god, 100 fish challenge in one day. All right, only babies in this spot. Let's go somewhere else. This sucks. Get out of there. I don't even think you're big. I got something on the other end, but I think he's in a brooch pile too. Oh, he's out. He can't be big. Yep. Hey, just switched up spots. I'm on probably the best piece of cover I've seen on the entire lake. Switched to a 10-inch worm. It's like the channel runs this way, and there's a hump over here with some stumps on it. There's a rock pile over there. There's a point right here with some brush. Sexiest spot I've seen in minutes. So there was a fish. Now we need to find the fish. There we go. God, every time. Set the hook, starts swimming away. Brooch pile. Damn it. Got you, little peckerhead. You're not getting in there. Nope. Man, this lake is full of the biggins. Let's measure this fish, see how long he is. So we got a 10-inch worm. I'm gonna go with about 11.5 inches. All right, giant. That's an absolute giant. We got a big one on our hands. Big spirit, anyway. Another 10-inch wormfish. Holy, look at this guy. He's been eating. He's fat. All right, psycho. Here you have it, folks. Well, suppose that's why you check your knots, folks. We just broke off a pipsqueak. Actually, that one definitely felt better. But he was up against a rock and kerplow. Broke the line. So far it's Dinkfest City, so I think I'm gonna go up into some of these coves, fish my frog around some of the ground. There's a lot of good looking surface vegetations up here, so I'm gonna see if maybe there's a quality fish up there. I'm gonna keep moving around though, kind of cover some water, but if I don't start seeing signs of better quality fish, we're gonna get out of here and go to the little lake. A subscriber told me to hit that. He said it had some donkeys in it, because at least we know there's big ones in that. This one just got redone a couple years ago. Actually, it's been like 4 or 5 years ago. There should be good fish in here by now. And I know they always stock like a couple decent sized fish, but so far. There we go. Not a big one on a frog, but he came down here to the friggin' swamp. Looks beautiful. I don't know. Frogfish are cool. I don't care if he's not big. That was the neat blow up. I like when they explode on the top waters, eh? Well guys, that lake was small fish are us. As fun as it would be to catch like 10 to 12 inch fish a day, that's not really what we do on this channel. We try to catch the biggest launches we possibly can. So I think we're gonna go hit another lake that an MFer suggested to me a long time ago that looks really good. It's a really, really small lake. Almost looks like a farm pond, it's so small, but it does have a boat ramp, so let's go check that one out. All right, well, this little hidden gem looks completely intriguing. It's literally in the middle of a bunch of cornfields in the middle of nowhere. And I pull up and I got out to look at the water. Look at this. We have amazing habitat. We have clean water, probably some of the cleanest water I've seen in months around our area. And I don't know, it just looks so freaking good. I'm so jacked to get out and fish this thing. I'm gonna tie on swim jig, frog. I think I'm gonna throw a big swim bait around this. I'm glad we left the other lake, because this lake looks to be fire. Thank you, MFer, who told me about this place. Let's go catch some dogs now. All right, MFer's new lake. Everything looks sexy. I think I'll start with something conservative I have confidence in, like this 9-inch Hinkle shad. Boom, in a crappie pattern. Let's catch a big one. Okay, all right. Swim bait fish. Oh, dumped him. That was not a giant, probably like a 3-pounder, but yeah, I'd say our day just improved a hair here. A little windy, hopefully you guys can hear what I'm saying, but hell yes. 3-pounder just crushed this swim bait. Like I always tell you guys, these 9-inch swim baits are not just for freaking 10-pound fish. You can catch 2-3-pounders on them. And a lot of times you can catch them better than anything else can catch them because it just has bigger draw power. I can about guarantee that's gonna happen again. Let's make it be a big one next time. Good God, how sexy does this look? You can look at all the dragonflies. You got dragonflies, see bluegill everywhere. Hear bass popping. Oh my God, this lake is freaking amazing. Really wish it wasn't 2 in the afternoon right now. Sneaky one. Had it the entire time when I flipped in there. Let's see if he'll bite again. Probably not. I pulled on him too hard. There we go. All right. First fish I've boated here. Not a giant. Woo, got windy. Still probably the biggest fish I caught today, even because the last lake had midgets in it, runts. Flipped my, good God, he was a splashy guy. Well, a couple in this size range now that I've had flipping timber and flipping the edge of the grass. I can't get another one to come out and eat that swim bait, so I figured I'd keep flipping around. Man, this lake is just like so sexy. I'm up the creek now, as you guys can see, and the water clarity is still excellent. I'm still seeing a ton of bait, so I've got a good feeling that we're gonna have bass for a ways up the creek too. I was just thinking that looks too sexy to not have a fish on it back there. I got one to bite it. He did not want to freaking eat it though. These fish are finicky. At a sexy lake in the middle of nowhere, all to myself, and I'm here at the wrong time of the damn day and the fish don't want to bite. There we go. Yep. On the hinkle. Come here, bud. Yep. See, not a big fish, but I will absolutely take that. First one on the crappie hinkle. Hell yeah. Not a giant 2.5 pounder, like I was saying. Doesn't only catch big fish. Oh man, that feels freaking good. I fished all the way around the lake now, all the way up the creek, all the way back. Made it back to the dam, and one of my first casts had that one on the hinkle shad. I was really starting to worry that maybe I just spent too much time with this bait in my hand today. They're clearly not like on fire or anything. Bite's tough, and I was just thinking maybe I wasted like too much time freaking trying to catch fish on that. But when you get one, it is freaking worth it. Best fish of the day. Probably only 2.5, not even 3-pounder. Oh, it feels good though. It's been a grind. It's been a freaking grind lately. I need to catch a giant. Just got out the water. Kind of have some mixed feelings about today, I guess. I mean, on one hand, I'm disappointed by the quality of the fish, by the quantity of the fish. It's apparently a really tough time of the year here. I don't know what the deal is with these lakes. I don't know if it's like because the algae like we had at the first lake, or if it's just like a funk. The water temperature has cooled down quite a bit. It's come down like 10 degrees in the last week and a half. And that's kind of made the fish confused. They don't know if they want to be shallow, they don't know if they want to be deep. But we grinded them out, we caught some fish today, and I was super jacked to get a couple big swim bait bites. So always stoked about that, so that was cool. Now on the other hand, I was super excited about this place because I didn't know anything about it. I'd never been here, and now I found a lake that I've heard there's 5 and 6 pounders plus in here. I mean, this is basically a farm pond. This could have 10 to 12 pound bass in it. Who friggin' knows? Apparently we need to come back here though at a better time of the year when the fish aren't in such a funk. Regardless, I think we made the most of it. Caught fish on a bunch of different types of baits, so I'll link what we caught them on down below. A lot of you guys are probably here though for the giveaway, the tungsten giveaway. I know tungsten's expensive, so you probably want some free stuff. Got this whole box of Woo Tungsten sent to me. So again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna send 5 packs of these. I'm gonna send 3 packs of those brand new barrel weights and 2 packs of the slip sinkers, the flipping weights. For one of you lucky MFers, the way you can have a chance to win that is very simple. You need to do 3 steps. Leave a comment down below. I want you guys to comment what type of content, what type of fishing, what type of video you want to see next. Step number 2, go leave a thumbs up. And of course, the most important, go subscribe to Melican Fishing. 1 week from today, I will pick a winner with a random comment generator. So that'll pick a comment down below. I'll click on your profile, make sure you're subscribed to Melican Fishing. If you're subscribed to Melican Fishing, I will send you 5 packs of tungsten. Anyways, I need to get back on the road, get going home. I got some exciting trips planned in the coming days, and like literally a trip of a lifetime potentially planned in a couple weeks here. So I'm jacked about that. I'm not gonna let you in quite yet on what that will be, but it's gonna be freaking sick. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I'll catch you very, very soon. I'm out of here. Peace.
I'm not sorry. I can't help this love like mine.
I'm not sorry. I can't stop with a love like mine.